Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back to film my June monthly budget spread and setup. I'm going to try to get this all in one video this time, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to jump right on in. I will be showing you the kit, and I haven't made any changes. I will let you know that July and August are already in the shop, and if you see my new releases video for not this week but for last week, then you'll see those kits in there. So this is the June kit, and you've probably seen this kit several times, and if you've been on my channel and seen any of the new releases videos. The main kit is just 2 pages, and then I have the add-on kit, which is for like the monthly spread, and it is actually 3, or actually at this point, what, 4 pages, I think. Yeah, I don't know why I have 2. Oh, this is a misfit. So yeah, the add-on is actually 3 pages. I did a supplementary page. I wanted some additional washi. And so yeah, we'll go ahead and jump on in. I'm going to do the spread first, and then I'll do the budget part after that. And so I'm going to definitely try to have this be a talk through, but my son is napping, so if he wakes up, then it may have to turn to a voiceover, but hopefully that won't be the case. So fortunately, the budget will look a little different this month because my son, my oldest son, is not in school. So his tuition, so that $200 that we usually pay for his tuition will not be coming out of the budget. So that will be going toward, you know, some debt and different things like that. So, you know, it's nice to have, to not have that for the next couple of months. And then he'll be starting regular school in the fall. But my daughter will actually be starting preschool in the fall, but she's not going to be going as many days as my oldest went, because I'm just, you know, going to start her off and see how she, you know, how she takes to it, things like that. Okay, so I have the headers down, and then basically I'll just go ahead and, well, I guess I'll do the date dots. So I'll do those, and actually I kind of like to do the date dots last because I need to see how all the boxes are filled in. And let me zoom y'all in a little bit more. So on the first, we always have, there was a sheet that had, oh, never mind. So there was a sheet that had a misfit on it. Oh, it's on this sheet. Okay, I'm trying to keep my stuff straight here. And I'm getting like mixed up. So I always have storages due on the first. And at this point, I pretty much memorize when all of my bills are due. And I have Macy's due on the 5th. And I'm going to put down like birthdays and different things like that. Let me make sure we're good, solid, and focused in here. There we go. And I'm just going to be referencing back to May. Oh, I didn't show y'all May. So this is how May turned out. I ended up putting down some little full date dots. But pretty much that was the May spread. And then, yeah, I really like the way it turned out. Alrighty, so getting back to the bills. I'm trying to keep everything organized here. Looks like I had, oh, there was a box. Okay. Oh, there's a piece of washi that add on. I got my sheets all over the place here. Okay, so there we go. I was like, wait a minute. I got stuff all over the place. Trying to keep my, kind of get my life right. Okay, so I have a piece of washi, another piece of washi that I'm going to put here at the top. So let me do that. I'm like trying to move way too fast. And actually, I was like so ready to get into all the bills. Let me see, actually. You know. I'll fill these Let me see. I don't know why that piece of washi is smaller, but oh well. So I'm just gonna put over these two boxes. Okay. And then I have to resize that washi, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use it for now because it's already pretty much printed. Oh, yeah, I'll cover it up. It has, okay, so I have that to block out. Oops, gotta zoom y'all back in. I have that to block out the blank days at the beginning of the month. And yeah. Oh, so that's so weird. I have the 30th like down here. Okay, so getting back to the bill dues. So I have a bill due on the 1st to the 5th. And we have 2 bills due on the 5th. And then everything else is kind of toward the latter part of the month. So, which is not very fun at all, because like the middle of the month is like not stressful at all, and then the middle of the end of the month to the pretty much beginning of the next month is like stressful. So it's not fun. For the sidebar, I always take my little credit score sticker, although I rarely ever write it in, and just cover that up. And then I have to reference back to my spread last week. So I know that I have a bill due on the 20th and 21st and 23rd. So that's, again, a lot of fun. And so this bill is my USA Amex. And then we have the first day of summer, so I definitely put that down. I have this little supplementary page that has all of my little script text on it. So summer begins. I put this at the top. And then hopefully, actually, let me put down the bill due sticker, because even if this little first day of summer sticker covers it a smidgen, it won't bother me too bad. Okay. And then first day of summer. Oops, it's like these little scripts are so dainty. Okay, so first day of summer. That's like kind of funky looking. And I should probably double check that to make sure that there's a bill actually due that day. I know there actually may not be a bill due that day. I'm going to double check and I'll come back. Alrighty, so yep, I do indeed have a bill due that day, but moving right along. So my brother's birthday is the next day on the 22nd. His birthday has always fallen the day after the first day of summer. So definitely going to mark that. And I feel like I want to put a piece of washi at the top, but I don't want to have too much going on. So that's a happy birthday sticker. And then let's see, moving right along. So I know we have Verizon on the 23rd, and unfortunately there's only so much room to put it here. And that very well may come out on the 22nd, but I'm just going to leave it on the 23rd because my brother's birthday is on the 22nd. Alrighty. So we'll jump into the rest. So the 28th and 29th, I have Amex and car insurance. So we'll flip back over here. So we'll do Amex. And I feel like I want to switch this blue sticker out for this purple one, since we already have blue over here. Alrighty, so we'll mark car insurance down here. And I hate that, like, I have so many bills due at the end/beginning of the month. It really sucks, but I guess, you know, you just have to save it throughout the month. Alrighty, so that is, I think, everything. That gets in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bills. Let me just double check to make sure. So we have the 20th and 21st. Definitely have those squared away. Then we have Contrast Amex. We have on the 27th another bill due. And try to see which color. I guess I'll just use this little pink color. And that should be it for everything that is due for the month. So I will write everything in. So that is everything due the last 2 weeks of the month, as always. I don't really have anything due except for on the 1st and 5th and the beginning of the month. So that's all good. Actually, you know, I'll go ahead and jump into doing the sidebar, because why not? Oops. Can y'all see? I didn't even have y'all in frame. Sorry about that. I need to zoom y'all out of it. There we go. And I like this little clipboard. I put this down. This is like one of the pages from the additional. This is one of the stickers from the additional page. I think it's just super cute. So you can see how I did it in May. And it's just super cute. So I just put a piece. The only change I made is I put a piece of washing machine, the credit score in that part. Alrighty, and then I will leave the rest of that blank because I don't really do much with that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and write in my bills that are due, and then I'll just speed this up so it won't be wasting a lot of time. Alrighty, so those are all of the bill dues. So we'll move into the budget setup. And we'll start off with just putting June budget at the top. And we'll see how close I can get it lined up. And I want to cover that little flag. It'd be good if I had some white out, but again, as I always say, we're just going to press on. And this glossy sticker paper, like, it's so permanent. So like once you put it down, that's it. Like you're stuck with it. Alrighty, so June budget, and I'm just going to use a little piece of washi. I'm trying to stop want to use a thicker piece of a washi strip. I use this thicker piece. Oh Jesus. Just for a little bit of separation. I'll just line it up with this line like so. Okay, and then we'll jump into income source, which as a shop owner is kind of, you know, basically I just put in the pay weeks because I don't, you know, I don't have an outside job right now where I have other sources of income. So I have to just, you know, basically you just pay yourself on a weekly basis as a shop owner. So just do pay week 1. Okay, so I have that all filled in, and I'll just do my little total sticker down here. Just, you know, at the end, I just will keep track of everything. So I'll do that. And then we'll do another piece of washi to kind of separate. I have these thicker pieces of washi, and I have also like really little thin ones as well. So I think I'm going to use some of these little thin ones. So I'll make sure I have plenty of room to fill in for my expenses, which are a little bit less this month, thankfully. So that is definitely a good thing. Alrighty, so next up we're going to do our expenses, and then we'll do bills on the next page. I think that's usually how I do it. Or I do bills and then expenses. It's like so weird when you only do this once a month. And I've only done like, what, 2 of these, I think. So, alrighty. And then over here, we will do our expenses. And again, let's see. I'll try to just line this right up with this. Okay, so those are the expenses. And then I'll just do about halfway down the page, I'll do the debt, which is a lot less. So I'll always do it about halfway down the page. Oops. And then what I'll do is I'll use one of these little skinny pieces of washi just for a little bit of like separation. Okay, alrighty, and on this last, or second to last page, I always do, and I actually filled in all of my transactions for May, and then I ended up realizing they were all April, so there that was. So we'll do transactions and budget review, which I suck at keeping up with, but I'm gonna like challenge myself this month to do it. So I'm just going to start over here covering up this flag. And the new monthly planner came out. This planner doesn't go, this planner goes until December. So that's when I'll be moving into the new one. So for anyone that wants to know, although I really do like the new one, I'll definitely need to get it because I'll need to reformat my kits to make sure they fit the dimensions and all that jazz for the kit. Okay, so budget review and transactions. Okay, so we'll jump back over to the bills. And so first things first for bills, well, let me go ahead and fill these lines in. Okay, so that is for the bills. And again, we know that we always have storage. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna flip this upside down and put the little total sticker down because I kind of like to line these up with the edge. So I put a little piece of washi at the bottom here. Because why not? Okay, I feel like my total sticker is still like kind of jacked up. I don't know if it's... Okay, we're just gonna have it like that. So a little piece of washi at the bottom. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of washi at the bottom of this edge because I know for a fact that like my, well, you know, I'll wait until I fill the little whatever in. So for expenses, we're gonna do, I was gonna do a piece of washi here, I believe. What was that? I don't even remember. But yeah, I like that because it covers up part of that little flag. Okay, so for expenses, I'll go ahead and put my lines in. All right, so for expenses, we'll do groceries, and that just mostly includes like food, you know, things like that. Okay, so for that, it'd be USAA everything. Like, consumer debt is the worst. Like, I recommend in your life, if you only have one credit card, and let it be for emergencies. And if you're going to college, like in the fall, like if they try to give you a free pizza, sign up for a credit card, don't do it. Like, you can get free pizza everywhere in college. Like, literally everything you go to, there's going to be free pizza at. So trust me, it's not worth it. It is not worth it whatsoever. Like, they give you pizza everywhere in college. Same thing with the military. If you're joining the military, you get free pizza, free beer everywhere you go. So if anyone tries to get you to sign up for anything with those things, don't do it. Get one major credit card. Don't get any store credit cards, because they suck too. Unless you get like a big, like I have like a Macy's Amex. I don't mind that one so much, but don't get like, I have like a Victoria's Secret card. Granted, crap, I forgot. I do have Victoria's Secret due this month. It's going to be out of order. Oh, well, okay. Well. And this is exactly why you shouldn't get store credit cards, because you forget about them, even if you spend on it, which I don't spend on this one very often. I actually buy more Bath and Body Works stuff at Victoria's Secret, because I don't really shop at Victoria's Secret too much, because they've changed quality in recent years. So, I mean, not like I'm going to go and start buying, like, I mean, I'll probably still buy bras in there, but I have so many underwear just because every time they would have a sale, I think that bill's like $4 due. I'm so mad these are out of order, but oh well. Which means I need to go back over here and put a bill due sticker down for that. But yeah, don't get any store credit cards. Just don't get any credit cards at all, basically. Like, just get one. So get like a Visa or an Amex. I don't know is MasterCard even still a thing? Yeah, it is. So get like a Visa, a MasterCard, or an Amex, and just let it be one, just so you can rent cars and as a backup. But don't get any other ones. Trust me. After college, before I joined the military, there was a waiting period in between me joining and leaving, and I had like leave my job that I actually made pretty good money at, and I had to come home for a little bit to get ready to go. And I was like robbing Peter to pay Paul, not robbing people, period. Although my dad's name is Paul, but I wasn't robbing him. But yeah, I had to move and shake, and it's not fun. So, and I didn't have nearly the amount of debt I have now, but it was a lot for a 23-year-old, or however old I was at the time. Okay, so that is all the expenses, debt, the transactions I'll fill in as the time goes on. I forgot that I did not put down the date dots for June, which I had a feeling I would do that, and I need to mark Father's Day, because we love our dads, don't we? We do. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. So I'll definitely call my dad. He's a mess, but I'll definitely give him a call on Father's Day. Tell him Happy Father's Day. Because, I mean, I kind of wouldn't be here without him. I was watching a special one time, and they said that the most calls from, like, prisons and penitentiary centers, like jails and prisons, happen on, even more than I think Christmas, they happen on Mother's Day. I think the second day may be Father's Day or Christmas or something like that. But yeah. So make sure you tell your dad Happy Father's Day if he's still with you. And if he's not with you, tell him Happy Father's Day too. Condolences to anyone whose father has passed on. My mom, her dad passed away when she was really young. And her mom passed away when she was much older. But I've heard a lot of people say that when your parents pass away, they feel like they're on the island by themselves. And I can imagine what that feels like. I don't want to know what that feels like. So if your parents drive you crazy, they're supposed to. That's their job. I drive my kids crazy. That's just how it is. But you'll understand everything they do when you grow up. I promise. Like, being a mom now, I understand every single thing. Well, mostly every single thing my mom, not every single thing she did, but I understand why she did what she did in a lot of the cases, because being a parent is hard. It's hard keeping little people alive and big people. Like she's still on my case today, but I wouldn't be anywhere without her. And she keeps me on the straight and narrow. So there that goes. So I'm going to do the date dots and then I'll speed through that as usual and come back because ain't nobody got time to be watching me put down no date dots in real time. It takes like, I was editing a video and it literally was like 4 minutes long. I sped it up to like 2,000% the speed. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to finish putting these down and then I'll come back. Okay, so I have the date dots down and I have everything finalized as far as expenses, debt goes, bills. I'll fill in the debt later because the amount dues are pretty much the same as over here under the bill. So that was like super redundant to fill that in. I have my pay weeks here, all that jazz. So I think I'm set to go for the month of June. I got my transactions and budget review. So I'm excited to try to get consistent with those this month and actually fill out the transactions on the right page this time. So I will kind of show y'all the June monthly spread. So let me zoom out. And this kit is still available in the shop, but like I say, July and August are up in the shop now as well. And I feel like I adjusted my camera a little bit since I had to pop back on, but we'll be okay. So yeah, here is the June monthly budget. And I think the date dots just add that little pop. I still left the sidebar pretty much the same. And yeah, here's the whole budget spread. And I think it looks really, really good. Love the artwork, love how the kit came out. And I have plenty of room to list everything out. So yeah, guys, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you are a budget planner, let me know, and I'd love to check out your channel. If you do planning at all, leave me a comment below, and I'd love to check out your channel. I watch Plan all the time, so I would love to connect and support. So yeah, absolutely. But you can catch me on social over on Instagram for real-time shop updates and all other things planning at Bliss and Faith. And again, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.